This is Mission Control Houston, and with that, the STS-128 crew of Discovery says good night to the team here in Houston. Their sleep period will begin at 4:29 a.m. Central Time, but the crew going ahead and wrapping up their day just a few minutes early. Wake up for the crew will come at 12:29 p.m. Central Time. That will kick off Flight Day 3. The main focus of the day's activities will be the rendezvous and docking with the International Space Station. Once the crew wakes up at 12:29 p.m. Central Time, they will have a couple of hours of housekeeping items, eat some breakfast, get everything ready to go on board the shuttle for the day's activities. The rendezvous operations will begin in earnest at 2:24 p.m. Central Time. At 5:26 p.m. Central, Discovery will conduct what's called the terminal initiation burn. This is an engine burn that will take Discovery into the vicinity of the International Space Station. At 6:24, Discovery will be within range of 10,000 feet of the orbiting complex. Just a few minutes later, at 6:33 p.m. Central Time, the International Space Station itself will be moved around into the proper position for Discovery's docking. At 6:56 p.m. Central Time, Discovery will arrive at the position that is known as the R-bar. This is a position directly below the International Space Station. It will then move to a position of about 600 feet away and will begin the backflip that you're seeing animated here. This is called the rendezvous pitch maneuver. That allows the Expedition 20 crew to gather some high-resolution imagery of Discovery's heat shield that ground controllers will take a look at to make sure that everything is in proper working order. Discovery will then move in front of the station. This is called the V-bar arrival. It will take place at a distance of about 310 feet. This will take place at 7:25 p.m. Central Time, and then Discovery will slowly back into position and will mate with pressurized mating adapter number 2, which will form the hard dock between the shuttle and the International Space Station. Again, that docking due to take place at 8:04 p.m. Central Time later on today, but on Flight Day 3 for the crew. Once that docking takes place, Commander Gennady Padalka and the rest of the Expedition 20 crew will welcome the STS-128 crew inside the station. Those hatches will be opened a couple of hours after the docking takes place. The hatch opening due to take place at 9:59 p.m. Central Time. That time could be tweaked by a couple of minutes based on the activities of the docking. There will be a short welcome ceremony between the two crews where they will greet each other. Commander Gennady Padalka will then give the STS-128 crew a safety briefing, which is traditional. Anytime guests arrive at the orbiting complex, they will then get a quick tour of everything. 4 members of the crew have been there before, but obviously the International Space Station has changed quite a bit in the last few months. It's quite a large complex now, so Commander Gennady Padalka will show them around, show them where everything is, and basically give a good layout of the entire space station. Work will immediately begin to start on the transfers between Shuttle Discovery and the International Space Station. There's always about a ton of cargo that is moved from the station to the shuttle and from the shuttle to the station during these docked missions. But due to the fact that this is a logistics flight, there is quite a bit of cargo, more so than normal, that will be transferred between the two spacecraft. The other major event on tap for the crew will be the trading of places between STS-128 crew member Nicole Stott, who will become the newest member of Expedition 20, and also Tim Copra, who is the Expedition 20 flight engineer at this point in time, soon to become a member of the STS-128 crew. Copra arrived on STS-127 about a month ago. He will soon become the newest member of the shuttle crew and will come home, obviously, aboard Shuttle Discovery at the conclusion of this mission. Stott getting ready to kick off about 3 months on board the station. She is due to come home aboard STS-129. This will also serve as another important milestone because Stott will be the last person rotated from the station to the shuttle. That demarcation between the two crew members will take place once Nicole Stott's custom-made Soyuz seat liner is moved from the shuttle over to the Soyuz that will serve as her emergency ride home in the unlikely event that was ever necessary. But that swap due to take place around 11:44 p.m. Central Time.